Hi, have you ever wanted to ride a horse, but something keeps you out of the saddle? Are your kids begging you to go ride, but all you can see is another expense and you can't see any benefit? Hi, I'm Kelly from Summit Riding Academy, and I'm here to give you 10 reasons why you should get on that horse right now. Number 1, riding is great exercise. I know it looks like they're just sitting on the horse and not doing anything, but riding is actually working your inner thighs, your outer thighs, the fronts and backs of your thighs. It's working your calves, your ankles, your shoulders, your abs, your back. Pretty much anything you can think of, riding is working it. So that is a great exercise. It's a great health thing to do. Grooming the horse burns 1,000,000 calories. Cleaning stalls burns a lot of calories. Even taking them in and out. Everything you do around horses is burning calories. Plus, you get to be outside in the fresh air and you can feel the sun on your face. It's great. Number 2, riding is COVID friendly. So you are not going to be within 6 feet of someone when you're riding. Most of this is an individual sport, so you are not in danger of interacting with someone, not like a team sport like football or basketball. Even baseball is a little bit of, you're going to come into contact with someone just in the nature of the play. But horse riding is a very individualized thing. So you are going to get on the horse. You will be more than 6 feet away from someone at all times. You're outside, so there's less chance of transmission of COVID. And you wash your hands, but, you're going to get dirty, so you're probably not going to touch your face anyway. Number 3, riding teaches great life skills. So if you're a kid and you haven't ever had to do anything hard, riding is going to teach you that you don't always get your way, that you're going to have to work very hard to get what you want. It's a sport that is not easy. So you're working with a big animal that would much rather eat grass than to hang out with you and go jump jumps or do dressage or run around barrels. So you have to think about how to get this animal to do what you want. Yes, it's trained, but you also are going to have to kind of coax it. You're going to have to be the leader of the pack. It's teaching you great leadership skills. You don't always win. You're going to learn persistence. You're going to learn cooperation with another living being, as well as you'll have a coach. So you're going to have to learn how to take direction well, which is going to teach good job skills. You're going to learn tenacity because you have to fight through things that are not always easy. Maybe you don't want to get up and ride when it's 100 degrees out. You don't want to ride when it's 30 degrees out and raining. But these are the things that we do so that we get better. And any rider will tell you that they ride no matter what. It doesn't matter. So you're going to learn this tenacity just to get through riding. You'll also learn empathy for another living being. So sometimes your horse isn't feeling well and you're going to have to take a break and treat their pains. You're going to have to be able to go to a horse show and not win. You're going to learn all sorts of life skills that are important, which you do not learn in any other places. A great thing about riding is there's so much freedom to it. You can go out and gallop around and it's just so freeing. You feel like your life is just open and wonderful. And that's just something you can't get with anything else. Like maybe on a bicycle or on a motorcycle, you kind of get a similar feeling, but there's not that power underneath you of another living animal that is carrying you along. And it's just, you're at one with nature. You don't feel like you're at all tied down. It's just the greatest feeling. I can't recommend it enough. Number 5, when you do well, success is so sweet because you had to work so hard to get there. So when you actually do something right, you have a euphoric feeling. If you actually win that horse show, you put so much work into it that finally I'm doing something great. Look how hard I have this reward. Success is just so sweet when you ride because you've worked so hard. Number 6, there's great competitions. This is an Olympic level sport. So you have anywhere from the very, very beginners where people are barely going over little cross rails to the Olympics, which is over 5 feet jumps. and you are competing against the entire world. Eventing is in the Olympics, dressage, and show jumping, and these are all great sports. And they're super fun too. The fun part's helpful, but if you're into competition, there is no better way. They have $1 million Grand Prix, so there's money to be made. There's people from all over the world, different walks of life that you're going to run into. You have to deal with politics. So these are all great life skills, and the competition is pretty fun. It's cool. I mean, you go and you say, I ride a horse, and people say, wow, really? Can I see pictures? Everybody loves horses. I don't know anyone who doesn't love horses. Even if they don't want to be around them, they want to see pictures of you riding the horse. So it's cool. You're going to feel like a cool person that you were able to get on another living animal and direct it and do stuff with it and work together and be a team. Number 8, and not everyone may find this as a benefit, but this is dangerous. And it's a little bit of a thrill to go out there and jump big jumps and ride a horse real fast. It's kind of one of those thrill seeker kind of things. And you feel so accomplished that you went out and did something really scary. So, and as you get better and better and better at it, and you feel like you have power over something in your life, that you feel like, I did this dangerous thing, and I'm able to tell everyone about it, and I'm able to show pictures and look at this crazy thing I did. So it's kind of a thrill seeker sort of thing. So there's that aspect of it. Not everyone is, remembers. It's so common to those of us that ride that we don't think about it being dangerous, but it really is quite a dangerous sport. And in Europe, although most people who ride in the United States are women, in Europe, it's a man's sport. This is a very dangerous sport. There's a big animal that can make a mistake. But when it's done right, when it's done safely, it's amazing. So fun. Such a thrill. And then there's the last thing I wanted to talk about is that there's a special bond between humans and horses. Winston Churchill said there's nothing better than the outside of the horse for the inside of a man. So that says something. It says something when we go out and we can find our serenity. We can find our peace with the horse. When you've had a long day and you can't. You just feel like you can't. And you go out to the barn and you're able to be with the horses who are calm. They have this kind of peaceful nature about them. So you're able to bring yourself down. You're not feeling so crazy up in the air, but you're able to bring yourself down to a nice level where when you go home, that you're able to interact with your family again, that you're able to be reasonable, even though your day was really, really, really bad. So that's something that is helpful for me, that I can go unwind, I can go decompress, and the horse has helped me do that. And last but not least, it's super fun. I love riding. It's, when you jump that jump that you thought you couldn't do, when you overcome an obstacle, when you go to a show and you win and you didn't think that you had a chance, those are the things that really make it fun. And your horses have personalities, and you have to figure those out, and it's fun. There's great people, so much fun things to do. So sign up for a riding lesson wherever you are in the world. If you would like to sign up with Summit Riding Academy, we would love that. Right now we have a special because of COVID for your first lesson or first training is half off. And we also have virtual lessons if you're not in the United States or not in Texas even. I can help you with whatever you're trying to do with your horse, whatever stage of riding you're at. I'm happy to help you. And you can get more information at www.summitridingacademy.com. I hope to hear from you soon.